First, I want to say I appreciate you for stopping by Dallas Wall Street and checking in with us.
It's all love, bro.
Yeah, so man, for the people that don't know who you are, you know what I'm saying, introduce yourself.
Shit, I am Muse Savage, you know what I'm saying? Wipe a nigga down, no napkin, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Go follow me on Instagram, muse.savage.
Man, we're gonna get into a little bit about you. So, where you from?
Shit, originally I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. You heard me, the West Bank to be specific, you heard me? The Avondale, Kennedy Heights neighborhood, you heard me? Shit, been in Dallas since shit, Katrina, so shit, I claim this bitch is shit home too, so shit, like, I claim both, shit.
Yeah.
So shit, if I was to claim or be from somewhere out here, then shit, nigga Singing Hill.
Singing Hill?
Singing Hill.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Deuce Hill, Texas.
Yeah. Man, so let me ask you this. Let me talk to you about Katrina a little bit. So, being that you was kind of forced to move out here, you know what I'm saying? And I remember during that time, it was a lot of smoke between New Orleans and Dallas. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, what was that like for you, to come out here and just, I know it's totally different out here.
Shit, to be honest, I didn't want to come.
Yeah.
Cause I thought it was gonna be like shit, like how it be in the TVs and the cartoons and shit, like howdy boy, the little shit flying across the grass and shit, like, you know what I mean, horses and shit, like, I mean, it kind of is like that, but like, it's the city, it's the same everywhere, like, you know what I mean, but I just felt like she was gonna be on some cartoon ass shit, like, you know what I mean, so I was like, man, I don't wanna fucking go out there. Then when I got out here, the shit I was saying was like going over people's head, and the shit people were saying to me, like, I wasn't catching on, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the lingos was different, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, some shit that might mean something about them is different out here. So, when I said motherfucker was like, what you talking about? Like,
So, how was it adapting? You know what I'm saying? How did you get to Sinking Hills? Like,
shit, through elementary school, shit, one of my little dogs from elementary school, my right hand man, we still locked in to today, shit. Hot Boy the Chief, shout out Hot Boy the Chief. But shit, about 5th, 6th grade, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We had locked in on shit. He brought me over there to the hood. When he brought me over to the hood, shit, everybody just gravitated to me, you know what I'm saying? Adopted me, brought me in, you know what I'm saying? And shit, I fell in love with it over there, like, you know what I'm saying? So shit, I just always wanted to be, I was over there more than at my own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, how did you get into music? Was you already into music when you came down to Dallas?
Yeah, my whole family really music oriented, like, you know what I'm saying? Like my people used to have like clubs and shit, you know what I'm saying, back in New Orleans and shit, different properties and shit. Like my grandpa taught my grandma how to run clubs and shit, you know what I'm saying? And so shit, that went down to my daddy and my uncles and shit. You know what I'm saying? They used to kinda try to fool with the little music and shit. And went down to me and my cousins and shit. Shit, I've been kind of, you know what I'm saying, I've been, like, I'd say probably like about 5, 6 years old, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wanted sitting and beating on shit.
So what was like was that your inspiration? Like, was it a certain person or a certain artist that inspired you to get into it?
Nah, it was just something that I just had picked up on my own, I feel like. But when I started seeing the people around me, how they were fucking with it, it just made me like get into it a little more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I really, like once I came, that was in New Orleans and shit. Like when I got to Dallas and shit, I was on some football and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to play sports and shit. But shit, I just always knew music what I really wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I just had left the shit alone and started focusing on like sports and shit. But I always kept it on, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't never too far.
And how you play football?
Yeah.
Oh man, you a Saints fan?
Yeah, fucking right, man.
Man, I don't know how you do it out here, man. You know Dallas and Saints fans, they stay at it.
That shit crazy, man. Like shit, I just, you know, I tell the nigga let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Handle their business. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm gonna ride or die. You know, I'm to the bone with it. So you know.
Nah, every Saints fan I know, they match our energy. They match the Cowboys' energy. You know what I'm saying? I know they say the Cowboys got the worst fan base, but I feel like
and like shit, I was just back home, shit, talking to one of my uncles and shit. And he had his little cowboy hat on and shit. Cause even though he from out that shit, he fuck with the Cowboys. He was like, yeah, how y'all like this guy? I'm like, shit, man, they go on.
The Cowboys, I don't know, man. They be everywhere, man. Fans. So, man, how would you describe the music that you make? You know what I'm saying? For somebody that never heard it.
How I describe it? I describe it as like, shit. I wanna like. You could soak up some game or pull a stain, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I don't just be trying to be on the I be on the mellow shit, you know what I'm saying? Try to vibe, talk to a nigga, preach to a nigga, all type of shit. But I be trying to be on some catchy shit too, like on some shit you could ride to too, like, you know what I'm saying? Even though a nigga trying to tell you something, you know what I'm saying? I still try to have you in that bitch like wow, shit, you know what I mean? Then I just sit back though and have you like, damn, like shit, yeah.
So like, what does the role New Orleans play in your music? You know, since you've been here for so long.
Shit, the role New Orleans play just my delivery. You know what I'm saying? The way I just come out with it. You know what I'm saying? As far as anything else, I wouldn't say it got too much of an impact on my music. But as far as like the way I put it out, like you know what I'm saying, when I'm behind the mic. But like, far as like beat selection and cadences and all type of shit like that, I say shit, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Probably had that. You know what I mean? Shit, I just shit. They be doing that shit, all different type of. You know, you get it. Shit, that's the gumbo. That's the musical gumbo right there. You know what I'm saying? So shit.
So what's your process like? Do you like, you know, find a beat and you go punch in, you freestyle or you write?
Yeah. I usually find a beat first, and then I go in that bitch and I punch that bitch in. I don't do too much writing. Well, I really don't write at all, to be honest. But say if I got like a little cold little line I come across in my head, I might try to put that bitch in my phone or something so I don't forget that bitch. Like I could use that bitch, like you know what I mean. But I go and punch in.
All right. So I know you just recently dropped a video about a month ago, Belly.
Yeah.
So what's the thought process behind that? What's the reason you named it Belly?
Belly was like, shit. I feel just like Tommy off of Belly, like shit, nigga. At that time, shit on Belly, shit, couldn't nobody stop Tommy, shit. If Tommy wanted to do something, he gonna go do that shit, like you know what I'm saying. If his mind made up, he gonna go do that shit. Nigga say, I feel like sincere, you know what I'm saying, go against this ship, teach you a lesson, you know what I'm saying, like shit, nigga, like, sincere was always trying to give a nigga some game, like, you know what I'm saying, put some knowledge on the nigga and shit, you know what I'm saying, just, so shit, but shit, you go through, I mean, shit, nigga talking that shit all through that bitch, but like, shit, just, that was the main little thing, shit, nigga, like, I don't feel like nobody could stop me from what I got my mind made up. Ain't nobody finna stop me and shit, nigga. And if you do feel like you finna come in the way, shit, nigga, I'm gonna do like sincere and teach you a lesson.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anybody in the city that you have collaborated with, or that you? Well, let me say this: is there anybody in the city that you haven't collaborated with that you want to?
It's a lot of people in the city that I collab with, or what I want to collab with. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, Freddie. You know what I'm saying? I lock in with Freddie. You know what I'm saying? Little EBK Sirek, that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? We ain't locked in on that yet. You know what I'm saying? But shit, we gonna get something in. I'm gonna get something in with Sirek. K Breezy go back since elementary. She one of the first people I started rapping with. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be getting some shit going. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Who else? Shit. I do some shit with Strap. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Chapo Black, that's my dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? We locked in. So we already got shit. You know what I'm saying? But shit, other than that, before, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas who got that little buzz in the city, that's pretty much it. Really, yeah. I don't just be, you know, come across some other people, but that's just who I, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who I feel like I could cook some good shit up with.
So what's the message, the main message you want to give your fans? I know you said that, you know, you like to make music that they vibe to, like to kick that shit. It's like, what's the message though? Is it like, you know, are you telling them are you giving them game about the streets, or you giving them just life game, or what you want them to take from it?
I just shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't just no specific lesson that I'm giving. I'm giving you shit that I done went through or I see on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? That could shift the way you know what I'm saying, go about your situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might have the same type of question about some shit that I talked about in my song, and then you know, I probably answered your question for you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Based on some shit that I done went through, you know what I'm saying, or I done seen, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or some shit that, you know what I'm saying, just shit like that, you know what I mean? Or just shit I'm feeling like, or shit, I might be down about some shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I go and put it down on wax, not even just telling myself, like, you know what I'm saying, like get up, nigga, like, go, you know what I'm saying, but you might need to hear that too, like, you know what I'm saying, so, you know.
And so, like, how do you feel the internet has impacted, like, the music business?
Whew. Man, that shit, it's got its pros and cons, ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? I feel like shit, it's starting to go to the left a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, niggas getting a little wild with it, you know what I'm saying, a little loose on the net. But I mean, as far as if you a nigga and you know how to handle and maneuver your situation and shit. Like me, I don't like getting on the internet like that. Like, I don't like posting pictures. I don't like being acting like that. That's probably why I ain't where I'm supposed to be at to this day. But shit, I'm starting to learn, like, you know what I'm saying? Just cause I don't want to do that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this part of my process, so I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm starting to learn just cause you don't want to do something don't mean that you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it could help you. You know what I'm saying?
And
Everything ain't you ain't gotta block off everything. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like you was just mentioning how basically how everything ain't meant for, like, some people people get loose on the internet. It's like you can control literally what is put out there.
Exactly.
So it's like your pictures can be calculated. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
So
that's like me, just like a deal, like a record deal. I feel like any deal is a good deal.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like it's all about how you work it and you know what I'm saying? Yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about you to let a nigga fuck you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you think, with that being said, you know, how do you feel about bloggers?
Bloggers, I fuck with the bloggers, like, shit. Y'all making it easier for the artists, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I know, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be posting shit like the niggas don't like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, or nigga might feel like y'all snitching on me, something, but y'all can't snitch on the nigga about some shit that's already out there, like, you know what I'm saying, that's already being, you know what I'm saying, broadcasted, you know what I'm saying, like, shit, that's y'all job, like, to, you know what I'm saying, that what keep shit. If y'all wouldn't post that type of shit, y'all wouldn't have to follow in the post and give me, like, you know what I'm saying, the exposure that I need type shit, you know what I mean, so shit, like, shit. All publicity, good publicity.
No, that's facts though. Yeah, that shit true, because a view is a view. Whether they looked at it to hate or they looked at it because they interested.
Nah, for real.
So a view is a view. So even though, I mean, you came here, you've been in Dallas a long time. You know what I'm saying? But how do you look at the music scene in Dallas? Because you get to at least go home and see New Orleans music scene, and you kind of know what's going on back home. How do you feel about the music scene here in Dallas? A lot of people say that it's dead.
I wouldn't say it's dead, because you got a lot of rappers out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't stopped rapping. Niggas still rapping. You know what I'm saying? I say shit, niggas ain't. I don't know, this shit crazy, because, like, the boogie and the like, during the boogie stage, like, niggas was, like, doing what they was supposed to do as far as, like, getting put out there, like, local artists. Like, the attention was on the local artists, basically what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's like the attention not on the local artists, you know what I'm saying? The attention on the mainstream artists, and then, like, the local artists got to get in where they fit in, you know what I'm saying? But shit, I feel like the music is better than it ever been, though, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's just I just say I think it's a fucked up situation. I don't even know what to say about it.
Well, I'll chime in.
I just think it's a fucked up situation.
I'll chime in and see what you think. So this is what I say. I tell a lot of artists, since I was able to experience that, I tell a lot of artists back then, a lot of the niggas that had the money, all the big time dope dealers, all the niggas that was in the streets that had the money, they started labels and wasn't trying to be the rapper.
Yeah, nah, you got a point right. I say that too. Like, it's a lot of everybody want to be the rapper now. Like, it ain't enough niggas who trying to put niggas on. Like I can say like Freddie. You know what I'm saying? I feel Freddie could reach out. You know what I'm saying? And pull some more young niggas. Like, you know, he gonna fuck around. He gonna fuck with you. He gonna do the feature. All that shit. Like, but I feel like he could start like, you know what I'm saying? I know he got his CME niggas he trying to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing with. But like, it's some talent out here. Yeah. And niggas that get discouraged because they feel like, you know what I'm saying, shit ain't really just. It's about having, you know what I'm saying?
It look like it's about having money or being popular.
It probably wouldn't even be about money, about having a team. Yeah. Or having a backup with you who making you feel like this shit is worth doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause you might got a nigga who raw as fuck, but he ain't got nobody who backing him up with this shit. Like, like as far as like, you might have people like, you hard in the bed, but you ain't got nobody like, you doing this shit on your own. I ain't saying like that's a bad thing, but some people can't handle that.
You got people like, taking, when you got somebody putting money into you, taking your shit like, to the DJ.
You know what I'm saying? Not even, they ain't gotta put the money into you. But like, you got a nigga who helping promote your shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you got a nigga who taking your shit to the DJs, you know what I'm saying? All that type of shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Who just getting your shit to, or putting you in the door with somebody who, you know what I'm saying? Who could take your shit to the next level, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just gotta be about the money to me, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but just you having somebody behind you that could help you out, you know what I'm saying? Just with your shit, and you ain't just doing this shit all alone. Not even just about the money. Yeah. Just support. It's a team. You know what
that's why I think the disconnect has came. I think that we was able to have all these labels at the time. Like we had Clout, we had Big Wheel Records, we had Firehouse, we had so many people, so many labels, and we didn't know. We was able to get straight to the radio. So, but when you go straight to the radio, it's harder to sell albums when you don't got a big fan base, but they just know you off of one record, or they just know you off of this song that's on the radio.
So it's cool now, cause shit, now you getting paid out streams and shit. You ain't gotta be.
They changed the game, they changed the game. That's why I asked you about the internet to see how you felt about it, because it really, you can be a rich popping artist with no radio play. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really be like, like NBA Youngboy was really.
That's what it is. Like basically, shit. That's how most people is now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they getting, So shit where it's at.
So do you think it's dangerous being an artist in Dallas?
No, not in Dallas. I mean, but shit, it's dangerous being an artist anyway. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, shit, nowadays, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's looking for a come up. Everybody just looking for some clap or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But shit, it's not Dallas. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really just, you know what I mean? Like I said earlier, it's all about how you handle your situation. You knew you do your shit, how you do your shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can be some nigga beefing, but shit, like, that what you making, that what niggas use to come up nowadays. So shit, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't use, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I was in some shit with a nigga, like, that just, you know what I'm saying?
What it is.
Yeah, that we gonna leave that where it's at, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? We ain't finna. Shit, that probably why it would be dangerous for a nigga in Dallas to make some music. But shit, other than that, if you just popping your shit, then nah.
Man, so the latest album you dropped was I'm the Captain Now. What's your favorite record off that album? If somebody that never heard of you and this is the album you got, what song would you tell them to go listen to?
If nobody never heard the album, and I tell them to go listen to the song, I tell them to go listen to Full Speed.
And why that record?
Because it gonna put you somewhere else, like, you know what I'm saying? Just as a song, you know what I'm saying? Just a vibe, you know what I'm saying? It's just the message, you know what I'm saying? nigga say fast lane. I ain't worried about no nigga catching me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I do the dash in this motherfucker. I'm
Yeah.
trying to hit full speed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, road to riches, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't looking back. We ain't looking at no real views. We just, you know what I'm saying? We trying to hit it there. You know what I'm saying? But just lyrically though, and just, I ain't gonna lie, I like the Check Up song. I think that's the most slept on song on the
Check Up.
Check Up is the most slept on song on the tape. But everybody's favorite song is either Full Speed or Deep End. Like, you know what I'm saying? Belly one of my favorites too though.
Yeah.
In my top 3.
So what's your thoughts on visuals? I see you really trying to.
Shit, I feel like I need to step it up, like with that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, I've been dropping a little something lately, but I feel like that's what that would get you, that would make motherfuckers see, motherfuckers be wanting to see, you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, we know you in there be rapping, but shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That would make motherfuckers feel like the better quality your shit is, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers feel like you owning something, like you doing something, like, you know what I'm saying? Then I learned too, like, I ain't used to look any kind of way in my videos, but shit, I ain't used to put together my shit, you know what I'm saying, what I wear as much as I do now, you know what I'm saying, cause like people pay attention to that type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying, cause me and my niggas will be on the block, and then be like, shit, fuck y'all, I wanna shoot a video, like, you know what I'm saying, and shit, niggas just go shoot, hit who's shooting, and shit, shoot a video right then and there type shit. Yeah. Shit, but now it's like more planned out, like, you know what I'm saying?
So with it being more planned out, do you even put the thought into who actually shooting the video? Like, do you make a...
Yeah, shit, but I ain't gonna lie, shit, I only really got like, now I only got 2 niggas that I really just fuck with, you know what I'm saying? And that's Omar Castillo, you know what I'm saying, and Shaba Uno. Okay. Them niggas I'm fucking with the most, you know what I'm saying? But it's some other hard niggas and shit too, you know what I'm saying? But them my niggas I'm fucking with.
What producers you fuck with?
Shit, Lil Sizzle, you know what I'm saying? Lil Sizzle, you know what I'm saying? Shit, as far as Dallas, you know what I'm saying? I don't just, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Lil Quinn with the keys.
Yeah,
that's you know what I'm saying? Who else in Dallas I be fucking with, man? Shit, there be a lot of niggas sending me shit from everywhere, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so what's the
my DMs.
What's the process of your beat selection? Like, are you searching for a certain sound, or do you just let the beat take you?
Sometimes I look for a certain sound, you know what I'm saying, and then sometimes I just like say if I'm on some like just want to go in on shit, then I'm looking for a certain sound. Yeah. But if I just want to vibe, like, you know what I'm saying, get on some melodic ass shit, then I'm just gonna let the beat.
So what's next for you? What you got going on next? What's coming next?
Shit, next is this motherfucking. I got a little tape put out by the end of the month called Dark Horse or Black Horse. You know what I'm saying? I'm naming Black Horse. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the underdog. But shit, the underdog that everybody be. You know what I mean? Like shit, would come to, like, you know what I'm saying? But shit, you know, the underdog on top now, like, you know what I mean? Like shit, they just like the least person people look to, you know what I'm saying, to be the winner, win, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: what's the thought process you put in to your albums? You know what I'm saying? Your album titles.
Shit. Like, I'm the captain that came from, my name, Muse. Muse come from Abdwali Muse. He a South African pirate. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They got a movie about him, that Captain Phillips. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I took the Muse, his last name, and then, cause when he was on the ship, you know what I'm saying, he was, the way he carried himself, you know what I'm saying? Like the way he went about himself, like shit, you know what I'm saying? Handling his business. Like he ain't really do too much talking, like he was about his action. Like, so that how I was like, damn, like, then he'll give you a look like some shit he wouldn't even, he just gonna look like, and then boom, go with this move, like, that me, we ain't gotta do too much talking. I give you that look though, you know it coming, like, you know what I'm saying? So shit, boom, he hopped on the ship, he like, shit, I'm the captain now. You know what I'm saying? He like, you told the captain, he was like, you look at me, so that's where that came from. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where my name come from. That's what ultimately, like, yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. So, boom. The Black Horse come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, what I just told you, shit. Like, shit, nigga. Like, everybody fuck with me, everybody love me, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, when I'm around, like, yeah, like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just know anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, but it's like, I don't be feeling like motherfuckers really appreciate, you know what I'm saying, my value. I see, you know what I'm saying, what it be, you know what I'm saying? I know, I see that my value go missed and, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And motherfuckers be, you know what I'm saying, I'm the one that motherfuckers gonna call on, like I'm the motherfucker say I'm gonna make shit happen, I'm gonna make some shit shake, I'm gonna move some shit around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I be feeling like, you know what I'm saying, it go unnoticed or it go like, you know what I'm saying, overlooked. So that's why like shit, but I still come through and we gonna win, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I say we, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I say we.
Okay, well, let the people know how they can find you and
shit. Like I say, Instagram, MUSE.SAVAGE, Muse Savage. You know what I'm saying? Find me on Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, all that shit, all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Muse Savage, MUSESAVAGE.
yeah, Black Horse coming soon.
Black Horse coming motherfucking soon, man.
I appreciate you stopping by, man.
All right, so I love my boy. Appreciate you for having me.